Today's June 30th, and I lost some footage from, I believe it's like end of, or I think beginning of May. It might be, I'll have to look back, but sometime around there till now, I was trying to upload some videos, and somehow I lost a bunch of footage. So there's gonna be a time there where don't have, I think it was about middle to end of planting all the way till I believe I got, well, about done baling. So I'll hopefully be able to get a little bit of this baling footage, but I lost all my baling footage and all that. But it is what it is. I'm not the greatest with technology, and I don't know what I did wrong, but I lost it, so it is what it is. But get you guys somewhat caught up. Got done planting, got a good 3/4 of the hay done. The wheat's right around the corner now. We'll probably go cut some tomorrow, depending on the weather. Like I said, it's end of June here, and the temperature today is 60, I think 65 or 66 degrees with a north wind, which we're close by the lake, so we get moisture from that. So we're not cutting any today, but hopefully tomorrow. But over winter, we got the combine all done. It's ready to go. All we got to do is put the head on and get her going. But hopefully that's tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some good footage of that. But it's already probably 3:30, 4 o'clock. This morning we picked up our dryer there, new dryer. I would go out there and do a little walk around, but it's really windy, so I don't know if you guys be able to hear me. But I think it's a 97 GSI 122, which from the literature I've found online is roughly, I think it's about 600 bushel capacity, and it does about, I think it's around 900 bushel at full heat at 5 points. So it's a lot bigger than our old one. Our old one was only 270 capacity. It'd do about 350, 3.25 to 350 probably, give or take. And it was just really slow and wasn't the greatest of dryers, but it got the job done for years. But it's just time to get something newer and bigger, because this combine here, the 9770, does a lot more corn than our old 9600 did. So we're doing some upgrades. We're getting 3-phase power in here, so we needed to put new motors on the dryer, so we figured now's the perfect time to upgrade. But we're natural gas here. We're natural gas here. The dryer that we bought's propane, so we got to get that switched over, which not too big of a deal, but it'll cost a couple $1,000, which is what it is. I couldn't find anything in the area that was natural gas, 3-phase, all that we wanted, so had to settle for one with propane. But we'll get it switched over, and hopefully here next couple of months we'll be able to get that set where it needs to go and get everything hooked in. We're supposed to be getting the 3-phase power, I believe he said middle of July or something like that. So that's coming up awfully soon now too, so hopefully we can get that. But right now I'm gonna go power wash that dryer. The guys that we bought it from apparently didn't really clean it out. I don't know if they never really cleaned it out, or just this last year they were gonna get a new one, so they didn't mess with it. But it's a little dirty, so I want to get it all cleaned up before we take it back to where we need to go with it. So I got it set up by the house now, gonna get it cleaned up. But we'll go over there, I'll get you guys set up, and we'll get that all cleaned up. it. That far back one on the other side, the column, it had all the corn in it. I'm not too sure why. I knew there was some in it when we bought it. I didn't realize there was this much in it. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but there's quite a bit in that bucket. I figure there's a good probably 2 bushel in there, and not too sure why they didn't clean it out all the way, but my uncle, he's always done our dryer, and he said that the back columns do get I guess plugged up easier because it gets filled first, so it'll get all the fines and everything. Well, their corn wasn't the cleanest from this anyways. There's a lot of the little stalk pieces of that in the corn, so I'm assuming it got plugged up and they just never got around to cleaning it out, I guess. But I was hoping it'd come out when I power washed it, but of course that wasn't the case. I had to get inside it and clean it out. That probably took me a good probably 30-45 minutes, so definitely not fun, but it's done now. Hopefully get the rest of the dryer cleaned up here tonight. It's already 5 o'clock. I'm hoping to get the outside washed up. I'm gonna grab the lift from the shop, bring it over there, that way I can get all the way up to the top of it safely, and get that cleaned, and then hopefully wash the inside a little bit. The inside's not horrible, but it's got the fines and stuff like that sitting in there, and it got wet, so it's pretty dirty. If you clean them out right away, they're usually not too bad, but once they get wet, you're gonna fight it, and it's just gonna be nasty. So it is what it is. I'm getting it cleaned up here, but I'm just gonna dump this corn, and then we'll get back to cleaning it up. About 6:30 right now, and it's only about 50, I think it's about 57, 58 degrees out, so a little chilly for well, it's July 1st, I guess, and it's supposed to be, I think, 75 today, and then back into the 80s for about the rest of the 10-day forecast anyway, so we'll see. But it's supposed to rain. Today's Monday, so Tuesday mid-afternoon, late evening, something like that, it's supposed to start raining, and then it's supposed to rain for about, I think, 8 out of the next 10 days, or I guess that'd be 9 days, and so we'll see what we get. But we're wanting to start wheat today. We want to get a load off to at least get some manure hauled, because we kind of don't have a place for manure right now, so we're kind of just piling it up, and it's a mess. So we want to get some wheat cut so we can haul some manure anyways, so that's the plan for today. But right now I'm waiting for a truck driver to get a load of beans. So we got the 2 bins at home cleaned out, The one was almost 9,000 bushel. The other one I think was about 3,700 bushel. And now we're at the neighbors. We got this bin here, which I think is around 4 to 5, depends on how full we get, because it's got a stir rater in it to stir up, well, heat up the beans, stir them up, do all that. So we can't fill it all the way to the roof. You gotta stay down about 2 foot or so. So it depends on how full we get, because I don't believe we turned the stir rater on it this year. But so we got this one to haul out, and then these two are corn. But we're just hauling out the beans for right now. We're gonna hold on to the corn. Hopefully corn goes up some. Beans or corn, you ain't getting you're not getting much money for them right now, unfortunately, but we got some bills to pay, so something's got to sell. So we're getting rid of the beans, and hopefully the corn goes up, which I don't see how it can't. But the way these markets are going right now, it don't surprise me any. But so he should be here in the next couple minutes here, but we'll get him loaded up and get him going. Got the bin almost cleaned out. There's probably half a truckload of beans left in there, and then my dad started in on the wheat, and he got the front end rows done, came back along here, and then got to the back and was cutting across the back, and then the back of the machine started shaking real bad, making a horrible noise. Well, there's a I guess you'd call it a deflector, I guess, or shield, I don't know, in the back there on them 9600s. When you do, I guess when you windrow something, you move the straw chopper forward and then it dumps out the back. Kind of hard to explain it, but there's a shield in there so it don't go in the straw chopper. Well, that shield, the one side, I can't remember if the bolts came out or if the piece broke on it, but one of the two, it started move forward into the straw chopper, and that's what was making the horrible noise. Well, we got that plate off, and then my dad started up, and then it was still shaking real bad. Well, it broke a knife in the straw chopper. Well, we don't need the straw chopper anymore because we just solely use this 9600 for wheat, and we always want to bale the straw, so we never gonna spread it or nothing. So we're just gonna take the straw chopper off, and which we should have done that over winter, but one of them things, hindsight's always 20/20. So we're gonna get it off now. Feels a little rough. My dad's bringing it up to the road. My uncle or brother's gonna bring the skid loader and pallet forks. The farm's right there, so we just gotta go. It's only like, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile up the road, and we're just gonna pull it off and leave it off now. So we're gonna get up here. me and my dad will start tearing it apart, and then hopefully my brother or uncle will be here by then, and we'll get that chopper pulled off.
Oh, easy. Got it. Oh, 2 nines out there. Maybe 3. Oh, what happened? Lights come out of there. They come out of there.
About 6 o'clock now, and gonna bale some of the straw that we got cut today. The combine broke down. It broke a walker in it. So the old Deere combines were walker machines. I want to say I think it was a 50 series. They made a walker and a rotor combine, but we got 9600, and it's still a walker machine, and so that piece broke and got wedged up under the walker, and we think it just put enough stress on it to where it broke it. It looks like it was already wearing on it pretty bad, so that just did it in, but it is what it is. It sucks because we just did a bunch of work to it this winter, but it's something like that, you can't really prevent it. But my dad, he's working on that now, and then they're gonna go over to Worthington, I think it's Worthington Ag, over east of us here, get that part in the morning. But he got, give or take, about probably 3-4 acres done. You got all the end rows here, and as you can see how wide these rows are. This is, he takes, the head's 25 foot, he takes 20 foot of it, minus that first row. That's a full 25 row because he can't hang over any because of the road. But we're baling away here. Nice windrows. Bales are coming out one right after another. We're going right at a mile an hour, but making nice square tight bales, just like this Massey always does. And can't hardly beat this baler here. But we're hoping to get these end rows picked up, and then he did, so this is it's 120, well 109, I think it's 118 point something minus this house in the middle. But this is a 40, so it's a half mile deep here. And so he did this end row here up by the road, and then he went down and then across the back. But that's all he got done before it broke. But we're gonna get all this straw picked up hopefully tonight. That's the plan, because we got hay to bale tomorrow, figuring around 1,000 bales tomorrow. So we want to get this all done. That way we're not trying to do this and that and everything else like usual. But we'll see how the day goes. But so I'm just gonna get this baled and hopefully get it done. I got all done baling. I got 535 bales. My dad and uncle's right on top of the hill picking up the bales. They only brought, what was it, two wagons, so we'll have a little over 100 bales left on the ground, but they'll be in the back of this field, so not too worried about it. And then hopefully we can get the combine bag going tomorrow, which is supposed to rain tomorrow, unfortunately, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow night. So hopefully we can get some more straw baled before the rain and some wheat cut if we can get the combine fixed. But didn't have too bad of a day for starting this late, but course, I always wish could get some more done, but hopefully tomorrow. And I'm hoping, which my brother tethered the hay today, and he said that it probably would have went this afternoon, but some of the clover was still a little on the greener side, so hopefully that'll all go tomorrow, which it should. Hopefully get that all picked up tomorrow and inside, and then hopefully we can get the combine back going and get some more wheat done. But we'll see what we can get done tomorrow. But it's, I don't know what time it is. I think it's 7, as tractor don't have a clock in, but I think it's around 7:30. But I'm gonna head on up. They'll pick up the hay or the straw that they can, and then they'll head up too. So we'll get on up to the house and call our night.